Good day, I'm Malan from ECM. I'm going to talk to you about a group of pharmaceutical stocks that we bought in our global fund about 3 years ago. And our thinking at the time was that we were going to basically access as much of the global pool of research and development expenditure that is spent by these large, 15 large global pharmaceutical businesses. And we paid a very low multiple for that, about 9 times earnings. These companies were paying us a 5% dividend yield, which was growing. And so that was pretty much the investment thesis at the time. This is a follow through. So it's 3 years later and we're looking at what happened. Did we do well? What did we get right? What did we get wrong? The outcome in this particular case was very good. Our clients have enjoyed very significant absolute and relative investment returns from this investment idea. Collectively, this group of 15 stocks represented a top 10 holding, very close to the largest holding in our global fund. So we've enjoyed a fantastic return. The investment thesis has pretty much played out, never exactly as one expects. But in this particular case, we struggle to find, we look for it. We struggle to find what we could have done better. In this particular instance. When we wrote the original article 3 years ago, we compared it with the tobacco grouping and tobacco stocks. So the only thing we think we might have gotten wrong is that those tobacco stocks also delivered a good return in absolute and relative terms. And our clients will know that we did not invest in those tobacco stocks. So that's a possible miss. Just a word to conclude. We do from time to time employ the use of baskets or groups of stocks. It can be quite a sensible way to invest. For example, if you want to invest in a group of nets or cigar butts, it actually makes it, the only way in which that makes sense is if you bought, almost take out a shotgun and bought a whole lot of them, because you're really playing with the statistics. So we would have done that, for example, in Japan, when we bought a grouping of about 40 companies, many of them trading below cash per share. So it's not about how well do you know each company, it's more about accessing the whole pool and trying to generate a good outcome, which has happened. So our conviction is that even though so investing in baskets will never be a huge proportion of our funds. It is, generally speaking, relatively small, but our hit rate and outcomes on investing in these groups of stocks over time has in fact been very, very good. So we think that we understand the conditions under which a basket or a grouping of assets does make sense, and we think that this will continue to form part of our thinking and part of our fund construction and design in the future. Thank you very much.